Hey YouTube, it's your girl Davina Love, back with another video. Welcome back, welcome back. How are you doing, my busy bee? Staying busy, I hope. Keeping a sexy child. We try to always, and today we're doing a collab and a makeup look for Christmas. If you know anything about me, I'm a bah humbug for Christmas. I love gifts. I love giving gifts. I love receiving gifts. But when it comes to like decorating, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not going to do it. It is, you wanted an Xbox or you wanted a PlayStation. You don't need a tree and all the glitz and glams and lights and all the front yard if you want those expensive gifts for Christmas. You know what I mean? I'm a frugal lady, and I do my shopping for Christmas in January and on, so that when the time comes around, I have everything hidden in my little closet of mysteries that the kids can't ever go into. But anyways, this makeup look, I was listening to Miss Sue Glam Goat and Jessica, and they said the green would be my color, so I pulled out the greens. I pulled out this one that Alice sent me from the Jeffree Star palette to make sure, I have a lot of green. I don't really own a lot of green, and I didn't know exactly what to do. And so I also pulled out the Michaela palette, and she's got a few greens that look blue on camera, but these two right here are definitely green. They're not blue. And then I pulled out the Rio palette, and it's got a beautiful glitter in there of green. So I figured let's just jump on in and make a look and just not hesitate. So I'm going to start with priming my eyes with the Too Faced Peach concealer. Alright, now I'm going to go right in with a fluffy brush, but with a slight point on it, into this dark brown in the Rio palette. And I'll probably do the dark brown in the Michaela palette, just to give it some type of depth and transition before I do all that green. So as you see, it stamps on really, really pretty, and that's what we're going to do. We're not going to blend it out, we're just stamping on the color. Just like that. Alright, now I have the Rio palette splashed on. I'm going to go into this dark, it's really like a dark plum in the Michaela palette. This one right here, it even looks plum in the camera. Same brush. And I'm just going to use that to kind of blend into this. Not really blend it out. I just want it to be real dark but not black. Does that make sense? And it is very dark, and I like that. So I'm going to put this down, dust off my brush. And I'm going to use this lighter flesh tone brown from the Michaela palette to blend these colors up and out. I'm just going to stamp it up above the brow, because it may have to go back in. And I'm just using the same brush and just blend it upwards. Little short swirls. Just to make it nice and airbrushed. Alright, so it doesn't have to be neat, just really, really blended. That's all we really want. And then we're going to go into this lime green called Loop in the Michaela palette, and we're going to stamp that in the first 1/3 of the eye, just to give it some kind of tackiness, to get rid of a little bit of the tackiness of the concealer, and also to brighten up the front of the eye without using like a white. I'm leaving the middle portion completely left out for the glitters. Alright, so that's all I did with that. Now let's go into the Conspiracy palette with your finger and start tapping that in the middle of the eye, right in there. Just giving it a little bit more oomph. I really like this green, but it just feels naked without a lot of different accents to it. The way it looks in my eye is what I'm saying. Like, in my thoughts, in my eyes, this is what I'm thinking, that the more greens I add to the look, the more shimmery and glittery it'll look in the light. That's just my theory, my freaky theory. And that's why I want to use multiple greens. We're going to just use this one, blending it in with your finger. Not really blending it in, but just like stamping it in and tapping it out on the edge. Okay, and that is the Conspiracy green. And we're going to go back in to the Michaela palette and grab her green called Bonehead. I'm going to put that in the first 1/3 of the eye. Seeing just a little bit more shimmery. And it's kind of a dual chrome too. I like that. I like that color a lot. And the best techniques, if you have any other techniques, let me know. But the best technique for these glitters is definitely the finger to get it on. Now for the Rio glitter, something I picked up on TikTok was that I need to put the glitter down and let it dry for a few minutes and then add another coat to have it adhese, and that's what it looks like. So we're going to put this all over the 1/3 of the eye, the middle 1/3 of the eye. We don't want to go into the front of the eye and accidentally get glitter in our eye, because that would just be terrible. So we're just tapping it on and spreading it out so it gets a nice little coat. It's a nice little coat. And I'm just starting outside first, and then I'm tapping it, thinning it out all the way to the front. Alright, we'll let that dry and we'll come right back to it. Okay, now that it's dry, I'm going to add a second coat of it. It really doesn't need one, but I really want it to pop. So we're going to just keep popping it on the lid, and it'll just disappear from the finger as it's finally making its way. Okay. And this look is definitely screaming for some gold accent. So I'm going to go back into the Michaela palette. I've never used so many palettes in one look. And I'm going to get a pencil brush, nice pointed pencil brush, and go into the gold in here that's called Stunning. And I'm going to do like a graphic liner right here, just to blend the glitter into the edging. Just about there. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. Yeah, just a little hard to see on the camera, but I can see it with this lighting. And then right in the first center, there's another gold in here. It's like a warm gold. We're gonna just highlight that inner corner with it. I had to snap. Yeah. Alright, so let's put on the rest of the face and show you the final look. Now, what you think? I need a little bit of glare from the light to give me some good lighting, but hair and lashes, a cute dress, and I'm ready to go. What do you think? Thank you all so much for spending time with me. You know I appreciate it. I really do. And if you're new here, hey, I'm your girl Javina, and I love everything about everything and anything in between. And that includes you, my makeup, my skincare, and more. If you're into that, let's join the hive. I'm glad to have you. And if you're not new here, I see you, sis. And I'll see you all in the next one. Mwah. Bye.